This time we'll shift gears and show you the most impressive, skillful drug smuggling attempts. I don't know how up to date you are on advances in the chemical manipulation of drugs, but it appears that cocaine is a fairly malleable substance. It can be mixed, pressed, and molded into a variety of shapes and textures, providing a wide range of possible smuggling tricks. From being shaped as impeccable designer shoes to being molded into a giant Jesus statue, cocaine has been by far the most creatively imported drug. It's even been disguised as guano fertilizer, dried herbs, and even beeswax candles. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at the smartest drug smuggler attempts. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Number 1. Cocaine soap. Victor Twartz is not your average drug smuggler. He's a devout Seventh-day Adventist, his wardrobe consists entirely of tweed suits, and at 91 years old, he's the oldest person to ever be charged with smuggling cocaine. This retired dental surgeon from Sydney was discovered while trying to smuggle almost 5 kilograms of cocaine from India to Australia, disguised as soap. He was reportedly scammed by an Indian gang. They contacted him over the internet and later met him in Delhi to hand over the soap meant for someone in Australia. When Victor checked the soap, he thought that the streaks of white stuff in it were perhaps additional perfume. Having found out about the drugs, Twartz said that those responsible for duping him should be cast in a lake of fire. Number 2. Cocaine cast. Another elderly gentleman was stopped at the Barcelona El Prat airport. The suspicious-looking 66-year-old was found to be carrying 6 beer cans and 2 hollowed-out stools packed full of cocaine. He was also wearing a cast, which drew even more scrutiny. The local police spokesman said that it's fairly common for people to try and conceal drugs within their cast. To test those suspicions, apparently border security has a spray that glows bright blue when it touches anything that's been in contact with cocaine. This turned out to be the first time that the officials found a cast made entirely out of cocaine. There was also a man found in Madrid's Barajas airport with 750 grams of cocaine hidden inside a prosthetic leg. Number 3. Cocaine suitcase. If you thought a cast made of cocaine was impressive, how about a whole suitcase? We're just getting to the good stuff. A 26-year-old Argentine woman flying from Chile to Spain was found with 2 suitcases made of cocaine. The officials at the Santiago airport said that the woman was stopped because the suitcases appeared heavier than their contents. It was one of those crafty chemical manipulations of the drug, cocaine, mixed with resin and glass fiber. Had the smuggling attempt been successful, an additional chemical process could separate cocaine from the suitcase's other ingredients, leaving it ready for use. Number 4. Cocaine shoes. If you happen to be a fan of high fashion, you may have heard of Manolo Blahnik, a designer of obscenely expensive shoes. As we all know from omnipresent knockoffs of any other popular brands, high fashion tends to attract imitation, but in this case, the knockoffs were much more expensive than the real thing. A gang of cocaine traffickers was busted in northern Spain. An investigation lasting 2 years uncovered an immensely successful operation. The smugglers created a cocaine paste, then skillfully pressed and molded it into imitations of the Blahnik shoes. They were given to airline passengers to be worn on flights to different locations. While Manolo's original stilettos can sell for several $1,000s, the street value of one of those knockoffs is around $75,000 per pair. Number 5. Shoes and bags made of cocaine. Security personnel at Madrid's Barajas airport busted another person for trying to smuggle 12 kilograms of cocaine. This time, the drugs came in the shape of 19 flip-flops and 62 bags. If you're starting to notice that a lot of drugs can seem to be trafficked into and through Spain, there's a good reason for that. Spain's close ties with its former Latin American colonies, which are major producers of cocaine, and its close proximity to Morocco, a major source of hashish, make it a notable gateway into Europe for many traffickers. In fact, in 2012, 398 people out of the Barajas airport's 45 million passengers were detained for drug smuggling. Number 6. Cocaine-soaked clothes. Sometimes you might not have the time, the talent, or the patience to carefully craft your drugs into incredible designer shoes. Apparently at those times, you might as well just soak your clothes in cocaine. Another drug trafficking attempt took place at Madrid's famous Barajas airport. 3 passengers arriving from Peru looked awfully nervous and drew the attention of Spanish police. Upon closer examination, their luggage was found to contain 55 kilograms of cocaine soaked into their clothes. Apparently, cocaine hydrochloride poured onto fabric can account for 14% of its total weight and keep about 89% of its purity. These particular clothes were identified as suspicious after being put under filtered light. If you're blown away by these smugglers' creativity, apparently that kind of thing happens pretty often. A Bulgarian traveler at the Rafik Hariri International Airport in Lebanon was caught with approximately 40 kilograms of cocaine soaked in clothes. a woman from the Philippines tried to smuggle 115 kilograms of cocaine soaked into 23 shirts, and an Australian in Dubai was found with 3.4 kilograms. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.